Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up in alien rocket shit. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
It's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy, Poppy store still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I miss it the beat. Got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just total my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auctioned the building. Now watch them play my slip as a cover up. Watch you spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up rubber up. Watch you game my rich. With the bubble up, stop it. She poppin', I seen them girls too often. My money come from content, Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up in alien rocket shit. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
it's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy, Poppy store still got my pick in the glass. Say, why they keep messing with G? I miss it the beat. Got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just total my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auctioned the building. Now watch them play my slip as a cover up. Watch you spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up rubber up. Watch you game my rich. With the bubble up, stop it. She poppin', I seen them girls too often. My money come from content, Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Hey, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Not from this planet. Pull up in alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it. They gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen, and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder. I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems. What they said to me, I don't ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's time.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Wrestling with Toxicity. I am your host, Super Beard Vince Hoover, and we are ready to watch NXT, the greatest wrestling show on television today. Looks like I'll be flying solo again tonight. The booker has moved into his new place. However, Spectrum will not be out to hook up his internet until Friday. He was going to try to pop in with his phone, but he doesn't know if he can do it. So it might just be me. But then again, here we are live from the TGN Network studio, brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether it's wrestling shows, concert tickets, sporting events, comedy shows, whatever it may be, if you want to get a ticket to it, SeatGeek is the absolute best way to do it. They have a very no-nonsense system. Green means go, red means it's a bad deal. They let you know right up front what you're getting the best deal. And on top of that, use the code SUPERBEER to get $20 off your first order. Of course, if you're on TikTok, please follow us along there. If you're feeling ever so generous, please subscribe for just $2.99 a month. Twitch, please give us a follow, subscribe. If you're feeling generous, just $5 a month there. Or you can use your Amazon Prime subscription, make Jeffrey Bezos pay for it, stick it to the billionaires. Of course, if you are also on YouTube, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button there, subscribe. We would appreciate that from you very, very much. We're trying to get to 1,000 over on YouTube, so if you guys could help us out there, we greatly appreciate it. We're 225 away from that. You went to your very first wrestling event last year? Awesome. What's up, Cheesy? Right on, Rex. Dirty Red, I was in Houston last year this time. I went to Comic Palooza, but if I ever get a chance to go back, and I have plans to, because my boy Nate Slater lives in Houston, so I plan on visiting him again. I'll make sure to let you know. All right, guys, we're going to have a very fun and interesting episode of NXT, I think, coming up. With Sexyy Red showing up. A really cool tag team match, which I think will be the main event. I think Dijak will re-sign. Well, hey, Rebecca. We love Tyler Wrestles. He's a good dude. Oh, we got a lot of Houston people in the chat today. Nice. Thank you for that. The merch is all stuff I make. Our YouTube is TGN Networks. If you look at the top of your screen there, you can see the name. To make it a little bit easier on yourself, you can go to my Instagram, go to my bio, go to my Instagram, and in my link tree, there's a link directly to the YouTube. Ashlyn, you are in one of the best states ever, Washington State. I love it. It's my home away from home. Hopefully you get a WrestleMania up there. It'd be nice. Oh, that's awesome, Rebecca. Adam from Liverpool, right on, home of the Beatles. Welcome. Thank you, Dirty Red. I don't think Javon's getting overbooked because he's hot. Like, why not put him in things? He's very hot. There is a DeBooker shirt in there if you scroll a little bit further down. Let's go to Anonymous. Phoenix, Arizona in the house. The armpit of America. Sorry, boy named Sue. I do not like Arizona at all. But it's all good. Should be getting some kind of alert here shortly about you subbing to YouTube. It's going to be funny. Right on, Corinna. Says he's waiting on you to get in trouble for doing PPVs. The only thing that ever happens to me doing the pay-per-views is I get people trying to report us. Angela, I'm in Tennessee too. Hey, guess what, guys?
Hi, everybody. Oh,
Are you under the house? What are you doing?
no, I'm laying down because I'm getting ready to go take a shower and then go to bed. I'm old. So, quite literally, this is my desk
Yeah,
right now,
in pieces.
and that right there is my computer. I thought it is. And
Yeah,
this is the rest of my studio.
good lord.
This, yeah, we are working on downsizing and stuff like that. Mhm. So,
Oh, NXT is
yeah, just
on,
giving
sir.
say hi.
Welcome to NXT, where
Everyone,
we have
thanks for the
the
love and
best
support. I
women's
greatly
division
appreciate it. I
in
miss
the game.
absolutely every single one of you.
We are
Mad
constantly
love
pushing
to
the
everyone.
envelope, breaking barriers, and
I will be
making
back as soon as
history.
I possibly can.
And speaking of making history,
All right, well, we'll see
in
you
just
Friday,
2
most likely,
short
hopefully,
weeks,
possibly.
we will find out who will climb to
Hopefully,
the top of
if
that
work's not
ladder,
being stupid.
grab
Oh,
that
speaking of my
championship,
job,
and become
the
the
company
first
I
ever
was working for
women's
has now
NXT
sold out
North
to another company.
American
So
champion.
starting the first, I'm technically working for another
4
company.
spots in the ladder match have already
Okay.
been
Doing the same
secured,
exact job
and the last 2 will be
and stuff like
decided
that.
tonight. And
So,
speaking
yeah,
of
weird.
tonight, as many of you know,
Well, I guess
we
that's
have
better than
a
him just
very
closing their
special
doors.
guest.
That's what I was afraid
So
of, but
at this
yeah.
time, I would like to introduce the hit-dropping,
On that note, folks,
show-stopping,
pleasure seeing you. Thanks for all the love and shout outs. I
baby
greatly
daddy
appreciate it.
freeing,
And
the hood's
good night, y'all.
hottest princess,
All right, catch you later, brother.
Sexyy Red.
Yeah, I told you he might pop in. What's up, Wendigo? What's up, Phil?
We've been waiting and anticipating this very moment. Victor, let me introduce you. This is Sexyy Red.
Sexyy Red has arrived. Her hair did, bills paid. The new album in Sexy.
I honestly think the NXT women's locker room could run its own show, Dirty Red.
Just one more time, Sexyy Red. Come on. Oh my God, man.
You really better have your blood pressure medication this week.
No, I had a second camera here in the studio where I just laid down.
Sexyy Red, thank you so much for being here. We are so happy to have you.
Thank you.
We know how much you have been looking forward to coming here, and
Yes.
we are thrilled to have you. Now, I heard that you had a special announcement regarding Battlegrounds.
Yes, I will be hosting Battlegrounds in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned.
You guys heard it here first. Battlegrounds host, our very own Sexyy Red. Now, since you are our special guest, I have one more thing for you to do if you don't mind. Can I get a drum roll, please?
Drum roll, please.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
There it is, book.
I'm glad it's not a straight copy. It's not a straight copy of the North American title. It is a little different, not just a white belt.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Here comes Meechin. Of course, Meechin, Paxley. They're going to meet to fill up one of those spots at Battleground.
Oh, here we go.
Final 2 spots to be filled for that 6-woman ladder match for that women's North American title here tonight. Meechin not wasting
I like the
any
belt, too.
time,
I like it a
going
lot.
right at Paxley. But how about, did you hear Sexyy Red? She's the host
Yeah,
of
man. I
Battleground in
can't-
Vegas,
not-
UFC Apex.
wait.
Week
Yeah,
from
the the NXT women's division is the best women's division in all of
I'm
wrestling.
excited, man.
Finally got a referee.
excited.
It's Chip Danning. Bell has sounded. This is official. Look at Meechin.
I'd love to get like a Stardom crossover too. That'd be awesome.
Match. One of these 2 women will have the opportunity.
Yeah, the belt looks
to
great.
make
I'm
history
excited for
in
that.
Las
We
Vegas.
kicking it off like this.
This is how we're starting.
Just like this.
Expect the unexpected here on Tuesday
yes,
nights.
let's do it.
And as we try to
I
calm
honestly don't know who to
ourselves
pick in
back
this
now
match,
that
by the
we're
way, because I
on
feel like there was a reason they brought Michin down to NXT for this match. But at the same time, Tatum Paxley is a big person to put in that match. So I don't know how this match is going to go.
To the back of the line if she don't want that.
Favorite Revolver match? I can't say I have a favorite Revolver match. I've not really watched much of it. We've gotten one QR code on NXT, but that's it. So I don't know if we'll get one tonight or not. I think it's a little too early to try to call the Women's Iron Survivor right now, considering that's several months away.
Those superstars have been narrowed down to the final 6 with the 2 final spots
Resident Evil.
Here tonight.
Big shot. Big shots by Paxley right there. Let it all hang out, Vic.
What a way we started. What a way we'll end things with our main event. Huge tag team matchup, and that is the second.
The tag team match has been clarified as the main event.
To qualify.
The Kalani Jordan Rinse Claire match should be a really good one too. I do think Kalani Jordan will win that one. But Ren Sinclair is amazing.
Speaking of the field, Jada Parker has already qualified. We're going to get a little bit of a better view, taking a look at these 2 women right now, slugging it out.
Better view.
I'd like to see, like, Drew McIntyre, once he gets done with this heel run, going back to face, or maybe, yeah, going back to face, him and Sheamus teaming up, and then Sheamus and Drew versus Gallus would be great. Well, we're getting Trick and Siobhan to tag team tonight.
Nice baseball slide by Michin, who is in control. Jada Parker looking on. Michin now.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going to fly.
Well, believe it or not, this is actually her older gear. This is Michin's. Thank you for subbing, Dirty Red. This is Michin's, like, it's like a throwback to her old NXT gear. Yes, I think Gunther will win the World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe not his first go at it, but he will win it soon. Sooner rather than later. I thoroughly enjoy Drew's heel run because he should be a crybaby as a heel. But he's also speaking truth. No, she didn't already qualify. She qualified in the Combine to get a spot in a qualifying match. The 12 that qualified in the Combine get to wrestle each other for qualifying spots to get into the final 6 of the ladder match. I think Becky didn't sign yet because she's going on vacation, and she'll use that time on vacation to figure out exactly what she wants and how she wants her contract to be. And then she'll re-sign when she comes back. Lash Legend's a great. The thing is, there's not a bad choice for whoever wins the title. No, you're not wrong. If Punk hadn't got hurt, we actually wouldn't have this Drew Punk feud. Yeah, exactly, Screwy. She just wants to relax for a bit before she just figures it out. I think Sol Ruka is still my top choice as well, Phil, but I could also see them putting on Fallon Henley. She has the tenure there. It would make sense to put it on her, especially with this new character development of hers of going heel. But I could see it going to Lash Legend. Like, there's so it's hard to say. I don't know if Cora Jade will be in the match. I know that she came back at a house show, but I think she'll go after the women's world title. Becky does put other women over. She put over Lyra. She put over Tiffany. She put over Liv. She puts people over. That's kind of what I'm thinking too, Jay. If Gunther wins at SummerSlam, I think Ilya versus Gunther will be. I think regardless, we're going to get Ilya versus Gunther at Bash at Berlin. I just don't know if it'll be for the title. NXT is 2 hours and 8 minutes. They go to 10:08. Did see Liv kiss Dom. Then I saw Michael Cole and Pat McAfee scold him like a child. Are Ren and Fallon still on a team? No. Fallon has turned heel. As I'm saying, this match is really hard to pick because, like I said, they brought Meacham down almost specifically for this match. Like, that was where she showed up when they talked about people showing up for the Combine. But at the same time, Tatum Paxley in that match would be great in that ladder match. So it's hard to really say how this is going to go. The other one with Keilani Jordan and Ren Sinclair is a little bit easier to predict because Keilani Jordan is somebody they're really pushing hard, and Ren Sinclair is still very new. So yeah. The Wrestling Federation near me is a 4.2 out of 5. Is that a good start? It should be. Oh.
Fire shoulders down, and Paxley having to relinquish the hold. Meaching a half second away from.
I gotta watch season 5 first, Jay, but I'll get to it.
Bam! High impact offense from Tatum Paxley to Meaching, which really turned the complexion of this matchup. But Booker, we could argue that the complexion of this matchup was changed before we went to the commercial break, as Meaching switching gears and then bouncing Paxley.
Wow.
Because before break, we were joined by Ms. Jada Parker, one of the qualifiers, saying
See, I heard about you. Booker told me about you. You a snitch.
What'd you say? A what?
You a snitch.
A rat. A rat. A low-down, dirty rat.
Why would, whatever do to you?
Just say it.
Didn't you?
Just say it.
No, I've not watched Yellowstone. Although I've seen quite a few clips on TikTok.
Why will you be the one to make history a week from Sunday at Battleground?
Because Jada Parker brings a pressure to NXT that they have never seen before.
Right now, the pressure on Paxley. Big German suplex by Meaching. And, you know, you take a look at the whole field book, including Miss Parker, who's out here. And I understand Miss Parker was recently on the Hall of Fame podcast.
Yeah.
Not sure who Liv will feud with now, but I'm sure it'll be somebody until Rhea comes back.
Let me stay focused because this is a history-making moment, Vic. Once you win this championship,
It's a little bit harder bringing NF in because he's not in America.
Will ever be able to take it away throughout the history and the end of the time, Vic. That's why.
Like I said, this match is really hard for me to pick because it felt like they brought in Meachin specifically for this ladder match. But at the same time, Tatum absolutely deserves to be in the ladder match and be good in it.
Again by Paxley into the cover, hook of the leg, and a half second away she was from going to Las Vegas.
The mask is off of Tatum Paxley, man. She is truly a talent.
Miggy, we'll find out later today.
The locker room. You always talk about the locker room. The locker room is, oh no, this man.
You haven't missed it yet. This is the very first thing. Sexy Red came out. They showed off the new belt, and then this match. So you haven't missed it yet.
No.
Cover, hook of the leg, and an ear fall.
Red showed up already. She's actually going to be the host of Battleground. She helped show off the Women's North American title. And then this match started.
Jada Parker said inside the Hall of Fame, she said this thing is like deja vu. She's been there before. She's seen herself as the North American champion. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait, Vic.
Look at that, indeed. You brought up Lyra Valkyria. We wonder how closely Paxley has watched Valkyria since Valkyria was drafted. But what?
Battleground is June 9th, I believe is the date.
Just relax.
That is Tatum Paxley.
Telling me to relax? Did you hit yourself when Sexy Red was out here?
This is different. This is different. This is a little awkward.
Swing and a miss by
Dakota's on SmackDown, Liv's on Raw. So that won't happen.
In a near fall again.
Paxley will not be in the Wyatt 6.
By Paxley. Now looking for a suplex, landing on her feet is Meachin, charging right back in, goes up, goes under, and eat the feet.
Good night.
Another spot.
Okay, so Meachin is going to be in the match. Like I said, this one was kind of hard to pick, but it was either one. It made sense.
Back and forth this matchup was.
I didn't mean to do that.
Was able to hit that exclamation point. Meachin now headed to Las Vegas.
Oh, that's right. Damage Control moved over to Raw. That's right.
To make history.
Forgot about that. So it could be Dakota.
Looking to ball out at Battleground. One more matchup.
Paxley won't get added to the Wyatt. They're not going to. The Wyatt 6 is going to be just that, the 6. They're not going to make that this massive faction or anything.
Eva, and she's been difficult, typical. She gave a wee slap in the wrist for the Gallus firm. But get this as well. She said there's only 2 of us. allowed out at ringside. Have you seen Wolfie? Have you?
Oh, there
you
they
need to speak
go.
to
Here they
Wolfie.
go.
You need to
Look
speak
who
to
we
him.
have
Yeah.
here. We've been looking for y'all.
Oh, Gallus, from boys to main man. I have to know why you jumped. My guy, my brother.
Exactly.
Right. From there. Huh?
Why? Hello?
Why are we looking at each other? I understand Ivar, I understand Wesley, I understand Josh Briggs.
Yeah, Ivar, Wesley, Josh Briggs, Javon, Trick. If we got no him, you'd know about
Sexyy
it.
Red is a social media megastar and rapper.
You're choosing me. You're choosing us.
FNAF guy.
That's a stupid question. Do you know?
I don't know where Wolfgang
we
is.
thought better of you.
Who is he looking at like that?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Screw. But at the same time, Tatum Paxley in a ladder match always goes. She goes
He has
hard.
to be Trick himself.
Excuse you. I
Yeah,
already
Phil.
told you he didn't do it, Aura.
I don't have time for this. I'll find Trick myself.
Go find him. Please. Go find him. He didn't do it. He did it. He did it. I'm sick of it. He did not do it.
No way that was Trick.
Hey!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Chase U, Riley Osborne.
This should be an interesting match.
Led to the downfall as a tag
Damage
team.
control's falling apart a little bit.
A few weeks ago, Osborne
I don't think Maxine goes to NXT after last night.
looks to prove himself against Ridge next on NXT.
I'd like to see her stay on the main roster and just keep working. I mean, she would do great in NXT, but I think that, you know, keeping her with Ivy Nile and keeping her up there's a lot for her to do. And also, I feel like the internet's going to be just so like, oh, we told you she sucks. She went back to NXT. Da, da, da. The same people who don't watch NXT, by the way. What's up, Scrooge? Realizing that NXT is the greatest wrestling show on television today. But, you know, do I do recaps? I mean, kind of. I don't really produce recap videos, but during the show when people ask what did they miss, I usually will do it. Well, the recap as for what happened so far is that Sexyy Red came out with Ava in the ring, announced that she will be the host of NXT Battleground. They showed off the Women's NXT North American Championship. Tatum Paxley tried to steal the championship, and Mia Yim came out, and their match started. Jada Parker came out and sat on commentary while those two had a phenomenal match, and Michin, a.k.a. Mia Yim, won the match. So she will be in the 6-woman ladder match for the Women's North American title at Battleground. Toxic free is the vibe. Absolutely. You're welcome, Chris. Ugh. I prefer Dr. Pepper. I mean, I like Coke. I'm more of a Pepsi guy myself, but I still haven't watched the MGF thing. I honestly just don't even care at this point. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a small part of me that's upset she lost because, like I said, she's great. She'd be great in a ladder match. But at the same time, I understand why Machin was brought down there, and it's good for her, and she needs kind of a revival right now anyway, so yeah. I'm sorry, Isaac. Hopefully everything's okay. I've mixed sodas together, yes. Have I tried the new Coke Spiked? No, I don't really drink. When it comes to alcohol, I'm not really much for alcohol. Well, I'm happy you get to watch, Rebecca. How would I rate WWE's 3 shows? NXT's number 1. hands down. Raw and SmackDown, they kind of, it's like a 2A, 2B thing, because a couple weeks SmackDown will be better, then a couple weeks Raw will be better, and they kind of fluctuate. But I think NXT crushes it week in, week out. Yeah, that's why it's called Spiked.
But next year, WrestleMania will be there as well, and you can experience the very best WrestleMania 41 has to offer with official WWE.
It's all good, Jonathan. Just glad you're here.
Place your deposit today to secure premium seating, pre-show hospitality.
Honestly, Phil, like, a drink or two is nice if you get a good tasting one and the slight buzz you get from it, but I hate being drunk. And then the hangover, if you get them, it's definitely not worth it. I don't know, Tyler.
And then she got put to sleep by Shayna Baszler. But to take things to the next
I
level,
kind of thinking that it's going to be Jey Uso and Tiffany Stratton for Money in the Bank.
You can do this.
When Roman Reigns comes back, yes, I think he'll be a babyface.
Nah, NXT Underground.
Really? Because that's not what I heard. Then again, I heard it from third party. I didn't hear it from Coke, obviously. Somebody else told me that Coke Spiked was alcoholic, but you're not really missing anything, Phil.
inside the underground at Battleground.
Pardon me, Lola, but as a locker room leader, and leader of women in general, I must ask you this. Do you seriously intend to go through another barbaric NXT Underground match?
Absolutely.
Oh, sugar.
I did see that Liv Morgan kissed Dominic after the show went off air. Then I saw that he wiped his mouth off with a towel. And then Pat McAfee and Michael Cole scolded him like a little child. Yes, we'll be streaming Battleground.
Shayna Baszler is extremely dangerous. She's a #1 contender for the tag titles, and she's a true cage fighter.
Am I.
Well, spiced and spiked are definitely two different things.
You can find out how dangerous I am firsthand.
Oh,
And I love how NXT does shit like that, where they kind of push the envelope a little bit.
I don't mean to laugh.
And his opponent, Ridge Holland.
Let's focus on the here and let's focus on the now. As I brought up, Ridge Holland and Riley Osborne.
New spot's
were a
great.
tag team.
Loving it.
They were in a match against the OC. Riley accidentally misfired, costing the team.
Rich Holland's theme song is really growing on me. Like, I'm really liking it.
That those two should settle their issues in the ring here tonight.
It's called acting. Tons of actors are married and have to kiss other people. I don't know. I don't think he'll lose it at Underground because it's another triple threat. I think when him and Wesley have a one-on-one, that's when Wesley will beat him.
It's hard to argue what we've seen.
Awesome, Rebecca. I appreciate it.
But, you know, that brings me to Osborne because
I miss the Brawling Brutes too, but I like that they're able to grow and go do their own things.
To Gunther on becoming the king of the ring. You have to credit Andre Chase when it comes to helping Riley Osborne because Riley Osborne, I think even 6 months ago, wouldn't have stepped up the way we've seen him step up in the face of Rich Holland. Are you watching him grow up in front of us?
No, I am. I look at this kid. He's not. You're not going to scare him or anything like that. Riley Osborne, he went toe to toe with Obafemi. Almost became the breakout winner. Came up a little short, so he's not going to run and hide or anything like that. Fight or anything like that. That's what it's all about with this kid.
You know, it's been a big atmosphere all day, and take a look. Booker One's trending #1 on XNXT, thanks to not only the opening match of this match, but also the arrival.
Oh, I'm sure, Miggy. Yeah, I'm sure she was well aware.
NXT Battleground a week from Sunday.
No, I don't give my cats catnip. They're crazy enough as it is. Oh, what a hellacious headlock takeover that was.
Evans coming to a city near you. Will be in Tampa this Friday. As Rich Holland in control right now.
Oh, of course, now that I'm no longer in Florida, they're going to be in the area.
Andre Chase wants this issue to be squashed. He wants these guys to put it together. Get in the ring, Fight it out.
You know what?
Figure it out, and then let's go back.
You know what would have been better for me?
Oh, man.
If Andre Chase would have stepped up, and did it himself. Because sometimes you want the job done right. You do it yourself, right, Vic? Right?
Well, different situations.
Oh my God, TikTok.
I see you don't want to answer that question. I see you deflect. Why do you pivot? Why do you pivot? Why do you pivot when I give you a question like that? Why?
How did I pivot?
You went totally opposite away from the question. Like I said,
Why does it do this?
Chase get in the middle of the ring and take care of this business himself?
Because he doesn't have an issue. These two have an issue with one another.
Why is he out here? Why is he out here? Let's skip it. Let's get back to the action.
Well, Chase,
Boo, I don't know why you have no volume. That's got to be on your end, not ours.
You believe that no one in their right mind can trust Rich Howard.
I mean, come on.
Deep down, that's what you believe.
Don't
pivot, Book.
No,
don't pivot.
Look,
NXT is not on Friday.
He's a ticking time bomb. He's not.
I didn't have a beard when I was wrestling, really. I had a goatee. That was about, or I had like a trim, but
that might be a good thing for this kid.
I had like the chin strap style.
To the top. I'm talking about sending him straight.
I couldn't grow a beard like I do now.
Riley Osborne just got
yes, man. You see that?
To the mat.
That's what I'm talking about. More of that right there. Ridge Holland, this kid could be a prospect.
Oh. This has been a physical matchup. We typically don't see Riley Osborne in. He's typically flying around the ring to the top rope, using his speed, his athleticism to his advantage. You can see Thea Hale.
No, I never won a title.
You didn't want to do it.
And back to your point, though, Book.
Yeah.
Blossom, it was Liv basically proving her dominance over everything that Rhea loves, or Rhea holds dear. That's all that was.
We know all about Andre Chase. We don't know why he put this thing together. Did you notice what
Rex, most indie shows don't have titles, to be honest.
Vic,
what do you tell me, Book?
I'm just saying.
And the ones that do, I was never on that list to win them.
Taken down, Ridge Holland looking for an Enziguri, caught Holland.
Wow, Ridge.
And now it's Osborne.
Ridge is looking really good in this match, and Riley always looks good.
Shooting star, hook of the leg, and powering out is Ridge Holland. I just peeked up from the monitor.
My finisher was called a revolving door. It was a airplane spin version of a sidewalk slam.
In Ridge Holland. Both men spill the outside. Chase is concerned. Who's going to pick up the win tonight?
So, I don't think we'll see Bad Bunny again this year. I believe he's doing another tour. So I don't think it'll be a while before we get him again. If I was still wrestling, like I would love to be in NXT right now. I honestly would. Like I would be perfectly happy in NXT. But obviously, I'd want to be on. I'd be happy also, like, Raw and SmackDown, obviously. But like, I wouldn't mind being like TNA. I think is a great company too. Although, like, some of the stuff they've done recently, like getting rid of Scott D'Amore, bothers me and stuff like that. But God, I hope not, Glock. What's up, Denny? Honestly, the hardest part of the Canadian Destroyer is on the person taking it, not so much the person giving it. We've got Rich Holland versus Riley Osborne in a very good match thus far. Meacham and Tatum Paxley had a very good match, and Meacham won, so she'll be in the ladder match at Battleground. Bonjour, Conti. Best storyline in NXT. I really love the stuff that is going on with Chase Yu and Thea Hale. I've always been a big fan of Thea Hale. I think she's amazing. I think the Trick Williams stuff and with Gallus coming back and kind of running ruckshot over everything is great. The women's North American build up is great. Anything with Obafemi and his North American title is always good. Pretty much every storyline. OC is part of SmackDown, but they are just going down trying to win the title. I don't think Liv will join the Judgment Day. Yeah, no, I agree. Anthem really screwed up there. Shayna versus Lola in that underground match should be straight fire. Should be a very, very good match. He's in the main event. It's Trick Williams and Javon Evans versus Gallus. Yeah, there's just it's hard to pick my favorite storyline in NXT because they're all good. They're all good, all of them. Unmute.
One-on-one with Riley Osborne.
So Edge, Adam Copeland, is going to be out for an undisclosed amount of time because he fractured his tibia at Double or Nothing. He's going to be out for a while. It'll still be a ring, but it is UFC headquarters, Rex. This is the second match, Christian. Michin and Tatum Paxley was the first match. It was a banger. Michin won.
He said it was an accident.
You ever heard about the devil and the angel? You know, one shoulder is the devil, one on the other shoulder it's an angel. One said you didn't do, but the other said, yeah, you did, and you liked it. That's what this man is dealing with.
Those are good storylines, Alejandro.
I want to bring up someone who has been looking over the shoulders of both these superstars and Chase U, and that's
I hope Will Ospreay gets a title reign, and it's a good one. Sexyy Red came out first. They announced she will be the host of Battleground. And they showed off the women's North American title. Honestly, Vicky, I don't even know. I just saw that he posted that he's got a fractured tibia and he's going to be out for a while. So I don't know if he's going to relinquish the belt or if he lost it. I don't know. Will has the title now, Blossom? Okay.
That's that monster right now coming out of this young man, Ridge Holland. Like I say, Vic, he needs that.
Into the cover goes Holland, and Osborne able to kick out. I notice Rich Holland didn't put his full body.
I'm not a fan of Booker T on commentary, but I know a lot of people are.
Just a little bit to this kid. That right there, that's a subconscious thought, Vic.
Come on. Xfinity, stop that.
Oh, man.
This certainly has been a fight.
Randy Orton's best match.
This has been rugged.
I mean, it's hard not to say the Mick Foley match that kind of put Randy Orton on the map, really. That hardcore match against Mick Foley is something that should be studied.
More the same coming from this big man.
I don't think there's a Heritage Cup match today. Sean Spears is not there for a full-time run. He's there mostly to help out new talent. I am a fan of picture-in-picture. I like the fact that we don't just have no idea what's going on in a commercial. I just think he tries too hard to be a heel, and it doesn't come off honest, you know?
Out for Riley Osborne. Just got dropped by Ridge Holland.
I think they're building up Ricochet properly. He is currently like this conflicted character who wants to do good, but he keeps getting the negative thoughts are popping up. So he's a conflicted character right now. That is a great match, 22. We should find out soon who his next challenger is.
Come on, you can't turn soft right now. Don't get soft on me, Ridge.
Yeah, that's just internet rumors. I mean, his contract is due up, but I mean, that's just people thinking, oh, he's not getting used, he's gonna quit, he's gonna go somewhere else. They don't know anything, they're just making shit up, so we'll have to wait and see. I think pretty much, a lot of people in today's roster would have been great in Ruthless Aggression, but Ruthless Aggression would not have done them right. What's up, Sonny? Wow, Ridge got the win.
Chase U, Andre Chase, Thea Hale. Hopefully this issue.
I wasn't sure how they were going to have this match go, too, because of the storyline.
Let's go back to some of the action, and here's what we're talking about with Thea Hale being the voice of reason. We've seen Ridge go to those dark places in the past. He didn't go there tonight. Osborne, as he started to get going, quickly got stopped by Holland, who in the center of the ring hit that Redeemer bear trap DDT to pick up the victory here tonight, and hopefully all goes back to normal now in Chase U.
Exactly, Scrooge. Are they trying to make Riley heel, maybe?
Conclusion that Andre Chase was hoping for.
Oh, absolutely, Tyler.
Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows.
They mentioned WWE because they can't stop themselves, Rex. It's not to be funny.
I want to talk about the NXT Tag Team Champions.
They're trying to
Nathan
make
Frazer
this
and Axiom.
controversy and this rivalry that's just not there.
When it comes to the Good Brothers, we just seem to get the silent treatment.
Machine Gun and I are sick of being ducked, overlooked, dodged by a team that's been together for what, 6 months?
See, the Big LG and I have had a couple of title reigns worldwide longer than that. Last week's beatdown is what happens when you treat us like a couple of outsiders.
So
kind
here's
of
a fair warning for the
Chase U
Master
adjacent,
and the Quick
Seth.
Brother. Until we get that tag team championship match,
I'm not even going to probably watch
beatdowns will continue
Forbidden Door.
whenever we want.
Probably not, Rex.
Axiom! Nathan, do we have your attention now? You can keep running, or you can put the titles on the line like men. You know where to find us.
Thank you.
I love them.
Very strong words from the OC. Vic, book, back to you. And there's something going on. No, there's something happening. Go to the other camera. Go to the other camera.
Okay, we're gonna get you some help, Oro. Hey, let me get some help. Medical. Hey, be careful. Medical. Come help him. I think his head is holding his head.
Let's help him out. Please get him out of here. Easy, come on,
That's certainly not how Metaphor.
Somebody's taking on Metaphor. That could be Sean Spears.
I don't like it at all.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Brittany Reese, the team of Idris Lopez and Malik Blade.
Now's your chance to meet Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Hulk Hogan, and more WWE superstars at Fanatics Fest NYC this August 16th through 18th in New York City. Plus other sports legends including Tom Brady, Derek Jeter, Kevin Durant, Peyton and Eli Manning, and many more.
Yeah, she came out to open the show.
All sports fans and collectors are available now at fanaticsfest.com. Still a little baffled that what we just saw, Oro Mensa. But we gotta do our best to refocus here.
I'm focused.
And their opponents, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
You haven't been focused since Sexy Red came out here.
I see that, Wendigo.
No, this is a big match right here.
It certainly is, and you just heard from the OC. Do you side with this tandem that they have been disrespected by the NXT Tag Team Champions?
It's different these days, man. These young guys, they won't shake your hand. I mean, if you're a veteran walking by, I mean, it's all about them making it to the main roster. I don't get it. I don't get it.
You see the NXT universe on their feet for Gallows and Anderson. I mean, you just don't like the odds for Malik and Idris here, do you?
Gallows and Anderson, these guys are...
Oh no, I'm out of fruit snacks.
Tag team
no.
champions on multiple continents. And the thing is, they're here for a reason, Nick. They're here to show these young guys that it's time to get back to business. I'm talking about old school style, and I love that.
It's like Carl Anderson and Idris will start things off in this matchup, and Anderson right in. On and off it.
That was a rookie mistake right there.
I honestly think Batista's best match was at WrestleMania with Undertaker. When they both felt slighted about their spot on the card, so they went out there and just destroyed in that match.
I mean, on the internet right now, hashtag give a no fade blade a chance.
Welch's fruit snacks are great.
Show me something. Show me something.
Right now, they're showing you how fast they can move right to the midsection of Carl Anderson, down to a knee. Idris, right to the back of the neck, and right now they are rocking, they are rolling. Into the cover and another near fall. Anderson able to
the NXT tag team titles for the women were
NXT champion Trick Williams, Javon Evans,
Yes, can't wait for that matchup right there, but I do not want to get away.
unified with the main roster women's tag titles.
Trust me, don't believe.
Best Shawn Michaels match is kind of hard to pick, but there's a lot of them. Like the Ric Flair retirement match, any of the Undertaker matches at WrestleMania. Anything with Kurt Angle.
What the hell is he thinking?
Well, Reese just took his Bill
Ridge Holland won.
In the ring. Blade trying to take it to Carl Anderson. Idris on the outside. Referee's coming out to help.
Idris and Blade have this whole bad luck gimmick going right now, and that's part of it, so they will probably lose.
I can't imagine doing a race like this with somebody else.
It's kind of hard to pick the best Shawn Michaels match because they're all 5-star matches. John Cena's best match? I mean, his stuff with Randy Orton in 09 was classic. He had great matches with Edge. I mean, he got the nickname Big Match John for a reason. He always had great matches at like WrestleMania and big shows. What is the funniest greasy match? Greasy? What does greasy mean? I haven't been fishing in quite a while. Yeah, the Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon ladder match is great. Oh yeah, no, hands down Wendigo for sure. She didn't say a whole lot, Isaac, but she is going to be hosting Battleground. There are quite a few stars, Rex. I'll pick people who weren't in WWE before, though. I would say that Will Ospreay, Jay White, Kenny Omega, they would all be great in WWE. I mean, it's hard to pick against the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, but also the Viper is up there for sure. If I had to rank them, I'd probably rank it. Honestly, I'd probably rank it Viper, Stone Cold. So I'd rank it Viper, Rattlesnake, Jake the Snake, and then the Cobra. But they're all great. Oh, greatest. I had a lot of really bad ones. I think the AJ Styles dark match I had was my greatest, though. And that's partially because, you know, I'm in the ring with AJ Styles, who that man can wrestle a broomstick and make it look like it's a elite superstar. I give no shits about Darby Allin. I cannot stand him. I cannot stand his style. I cannot stand the person behind the character of Darby Allin because he's a terrible human being. But also, like, that whole, I'm just going to throw my body around and not care about how to actually be a wrestler. I'm just going to be a stunt guy who doesn't care about dying. No, I did not take a Styles Clash, but I did take a Phenomenal Forearm. Again, I've had a lot of bad matches. I can't pick which was my lead. Plus, I could tell you what it was. You guys would have no idea what I'm talking about. You got to remember, I wrestled eight shows a week. I wrestled 6 days a week, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. So I had 8 matches a week for almost 4 years. Welcome back, Phil. And I had so many bad matches. Because you get stuck in just some of the stupidest things on the indies, unfortunately.
All the OC in the last few moments, and really, I take a look at Idris as you could see him for a moment.
Darby is a glorified stunt toothpick who also likes to SA people. Go look up what happened between him and Gigi Dolan, his ex-wife. You won't like him anymore.
Because to me, Reese truly is the good luck charm, and bad luck continued to flow through the veins of those two after that spine buster from Carl Anderson.
Textbook.
And you just kind of feel right now for Idris and Malik, because they were, to what you said.
I don't know if you actually want to Google it or not, Rebecca, but just Google Darby Allin, Gigi Dolan. It should come up that way.
Right now,
not yet, Lewis.
Everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything is going the OC's way, man. Oh, man.
And right now, it's Gallows looking like a surgeon with those.
Bobby Lashley best match. Probably the one against Umaga.
Takes a step back and coming right back in. And you think more teams need to have the mindset of Gallows and Anderson?
I mean, you think about Gallows and Anderson. They've done
pretty much
just about everything.
That's a great way of putting it, actually.
Seems to burn out a little bit to rekindle that fire. You go back to where it all started, man, right here in NXT.
I mean, you build up a bit of a callous, Seth. It doesn't ever not hurt, but it gets better. DX will always be my favorite stable.
Battleground opponent will be revealed. It's been a big nut thus far, but how excited
Absolutely
are you
not.
For Las Vegas?
Oh my God, man! First
favorite Triple H match?
UFC
Again, he's had so many great matches as well. I mean, the Undertaker ones at WrestleMania are hard to not put at the top of the list.
Sexyy Red.
Seth Rollins has had a ton of great matches too. I think though that Cody Rhodes Hell in a Cell match is chef's kiss.
Still to come, Jordan Sinclair. They will battle it out to earn that final spot in that women's.
I don't think I had a favorite weird match of the Divas. I didn't like what they were doing with them. Terminator movies are great, especially the original two.
I just looked in the eyes of Malik Blade right now. They look glazed right now, rolled in the back of his head just for a second right now. It looked like the end is near. The end is near.
You talk about
actually Scott Steiner, Samoa Joe, and TNA.
Titles all over the world. A set of gold they have not held are the NXT Tag Team Championships. They caught up.
That's not even a comparison, Tyler. He is a million times better.
He brought Idris away.
I don't know yet who they're gonna build. Who they're gonna build to beat Cody just yet.
I wish I could help these guys. I've been here like a year and a half now. I've never had a conversation with Malik Blade.
Well, why the hell they want to talk to you when you're yelling about him every single week? I mean, they idolized Harlem Heat.
Because I look at Harlem Heat 2000.
The tag was made. And coming right in comes an off-fade, and now it's an off-fade. Starting to fire back. Took down Anderson, and now the numbers advantage, but an off-fade doesn't count.
Oh, what a move. What a move. A drop kick and double punch.
We talked about good luck
I
charms,
like that.
but we talked about believing in themselves, and right now it's an off-fade. Who's believing? He can do it. He can take out the OC.
Probably not because he's balding.
Right to Carl Anderson.
That was such a unique offensive maneuver, and I loved it. That was so cool.
The hell is going
on? An off-fade. Target acquired. And able to get out of the way was Gallows. And a big choke slam.
Everbless, how's it going over on YouTube? Sorry, I just saw your comment.
And I think we know what's happening here in moments.
Uh-oh, Magic Killer.
Like we've seen all over the world. Magic Killer.
Magic City, baby.
Into the cover. Gallows. Anderson. Stand tall.
Here are your winners, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
This really, I still believe, was the turning point for Idris and Malik.
You might have to reset your TikTok. Or it might be on their end.
Had to be helped to the back. They were rocking, they were rolling, as you said. They were in control of this matchup. After she left, it was a game changer. The OC was able to take over. There was the big choke slam. There's the Magic Killer.
I might have to refresh it. Let's wait and see what happens. I like Dexter Lumis a lot.
On NXT. Look, it's the champions.
Oh, baby.
They don't look like they're running now, do they,
You asked for it.
All right, we'll have to Is my sound... No, see, is my sound delayed? Like me talking and my mouth moving, is that delayed? Is it just the sound on the wrestling?
Well, I don't think it takes a genius to know what these two want, right, Nathan? Right, so listen up, you fraudulent clowns.
Okay, so it's just the NXT.
As long as being an axiom of the NXT
Okay,
tag team
at the commercial break, I'll
champions,
reset
you
the
won't get
website.
anywhere near these titles, yes! Yes, you're one of the greatest tag teams of all time, but I swear you're also two of the biggest. What my friend was trying to say is that we will see you at Battleground.
Well, Gallows and Anderson wanted an opportunity.
I want Carl Anderson's abs.
The champions have accepted. Will this matchup get made official for Battleground? We're gonna send you exactly where you... And Lexus looking for the coronation. It's on Cradle. It's on Cradle. Chen countered. Chen shocks the NXT universe.
Last week was the greatest night of my life. For over 2 years, I've waited for my opportunity.
Oh god, that is really off.
Other superstars get their chance, but instead of being jealous or envious, I've always been happy for them and their success. I kept telling myself, Dante, stay ready. One day it will be you, your chance. A chance to represent my family, my culture as the first Singaporean WWE superstar. And the response I received when I walked out, I will remember forever. It's those members of the NXT universe who watch me week in and week out on Level Up, giving my heart and soul to them. But I'm all about discipline and my work ethic. And as much as I'd love to bask in this victory forever,
Honestly, my favorite promo of all time is when The Rock was cutting a promo against Billy Gunn, and it birthed the "It doesn't matter" part of his character. He's like, God, yes, Bobby, it's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is, and that was great. Yeah.
Nothing. Look at you having a little victory party in here after a fluke win. I mean, how pathetic is that? Even for you, Dante.
God, it is so hot.
I'm gonna come in here and wreck Dante's moment.
Yeah, dude. You know what? You're right. I should let you enjoy this moment. Rest on your laurels because it's never gonna happen again.
I'll take that bet. I'll prove beating you wasn't a fluke.
Oh yeah? You're acting all tough in front of your friends. You got balls now? When do you want the match?
Let's do it tonight.
Now what? Your 15 minutes of fame are over.
Well, it has been a busy night for our general manager, but there is the women's champion, the prodigy, Roxanne Perez. Who will she defend her title at Battleground against? We all find out next.
All right, let's refresh the page. Hopefully this gets it back on track.
Get on my level. Y'all can't see me. I got that fire that most teams be needing, like a train full of steam. I'm speeding.
I gotta mute this because that song's gonna get us in trouble. Let's see if we can get a talking commercial so we can see if the audio is linked up here.
Becomes a pursuit. And with vitiligo.
A voiceover doesn't help me. I can't see if lips match up. NXT is 2 hours and 8 minutes. I don't know why they get the extra 8 minutes, but I'm happy they do. So we have 1 hour and 12 minutes left. I think if I'm doing the math right. You got to read the story after that. That was while they were still married, Rebecca. Gigi came out and said that it was actually true, and she was just defending him because it was her husband, and he was abusing her as well.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's
Okay.
why Select Quote
Looks like it's linked back up. I just think it's more of Liv trying to take everything from Rhea. I think it's great. Hard to pick one favorite NXT wrestler, but right now Obafemi's definitely at the top of that list. Love Trick Williams, love Fallon Henley, Thea Hale, Roxanne. They're all just so good, but Obafemi's probably at the top of the list. In fact, I don't think there's a wrestler in NXT right now that I don't like. It may not be until the Royal Rumble that she gets called up. Yeah, I'm thinking kind of the same with Trick. He couldn't stay on. He was on his phone. His internet won't be installed until Friday. Tiffany Stratton was in NXT before the Royal Rumble. She got called up after actually Elimination Chamber. I think officially is when she got called up. If I remember correctly.
Huge news this past weekend as WWE in partnership with Minnesota Sports and Events announced that Minneapolis will host WWE SummerSlam over 2 nights on Saturday, August the 1st and Sunday, August 2nd, 2026 at US Bank Stadium. To learn more about registering for pre-sale opportunities for SummerSlam, visit WWE.com/events.
Oh, absolutely. Whenever Obafemi gets called up, he will get an absolutely solid run because he is the future of the business.
Only time will tell.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, technically the Rumble, but she was still called NXT star Tiffany Stratton at the Rumble, and a little bit after that.
Boy, you know I got you. Hey, I'm even blessed to be standing here right now.
Oh, man, cut it out, man. Check it. Hey, we got Gallus boys tonight.
Oh, wait, Javon Evans is only 19 years
They're going
old.
to be on their P's and Q's. We got to be on our A game, too. You feel me?
Get it sexy, get it sexy. Oh, you on it right now.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing, man?
I'm cool. I ain't want none for real.
Well, you already know what we on. You just dropped that new album, Incessant We Trust.
We Trust, you know that.
Turned 20 last month. Right on.
You here at NXT? How you like it so far?
I met Scott Hall at a convention. Didn't really get to talk to him much, though.
Muscles up in here. But look, I ain't wanna, y'all.
I worked security at the TNA show he no-showed at.
Yeah.
I'm staying, so I'll be out.
Whoa. Hold on. Hey, so hold on. I was thinking, since you the host of Battleground, you might as well come out with me and the champs tonight against Gallus.
I mean, why wouldn't I do that?
Let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Follow me.
We thought I was a champ.
I thought you was too, my boy.
Well, in Sexyy,
No, she's a social media megastar and rapper.
NXT.
She's a big wrestling fan. She sampled HBK's music for a song. It's for favorite heel. I always go 2009 Randy Orton. I just think that's like the definition of a heel is 2009 Randy Orton. Why did this get so much louder? Oh, that's why. When I reset it, it turned the volume all the way up. I was wondering I'm having to shout over it.
Calm down. Let me calm down.
Kendrick all day, every day.
All just acknowledge the fact that I'm the only woman in the WWE that has actually appreciated this championship from the very beginning. I mean, Seriously, from the moment that I won this NXT Women's Championship in
It's towards the
2.0,
end of the Legacy run,
when
and
I
then when he split away from
finally
Legacy,
gained it at the biggest stand and deliver of all
when he went full
time.
psycho.
I've seen this title jump from waist to waist to waist, and it's been continuously held by women that use it as some sort of vehicle or stepping stone to get to something bigger and better.
I can't
am
wait
the
for
only
Julia.
one
I
who
heard.
has shown
It's
true
unfortunate she fractured her
commitment
wrist.
to this championship.
What's up, Rage?
It's true. Don't believe me? At 13 years old, I began training, creating myself into a prodigy for this NXT Women's Championship. No one else can say that they've been working
Yep,
towards
it's when he
this
switched to
title
the
for
Voices song.
9 years.
Charlotte's still a ways away from coming back. She's still
about
rehabbing.
Raw or SmackDown. All I ever cared about was my NXT Women's Championship. Because to everyone else,
Oh, who knows?
this title represents future
Oh
greatness.
no, she's already
instead
signed,
of
KZ. She is already signed with
greatness.
WWE.
And trust me
I think
when
it's just
say
delaying her debut.
All of you are in the presence of true greatness right now. Which is why
That's what I'm thinking. Like, if Julia will
really,
definitely get a title shot instantly.
disrespectful that I have to come out here and find out who my battleground opponent is like this. I mean, come on, Ava. Where the hell is the respect for the NXT Women's Championship? As the face?
Yeah, she's finishing out her Marigold contract, but I think that they were also going to let her work both. But now that she's injured, it's kind of screwed things up a little bit.
Thing
But
that me and Ava can actually agree on. I deserve to be treated better. But okay, Ava. You don't want to give me the respect I deserve? That's okay, because I can play at that game too. So who the hell is it gonna be, Ava? Who the hell?
Well, it's been a busy night for our general manager.
Roxanne, I don't
When did
know
Ava get a
why
theme song?
You've created this whole woe is me, Roxanne against the world thing when I never said that you were a bad champ. I think you're a great champ. But it's not a matter of if you're a good or bad champ. It's a matter of if you're still gonna be champ after your next title defense at Battleground. Roxanne, you will be defending.
don't worry about
Women's
Vince's track record because he's not there anymore, Tyler.
Against who? Who is it?
Oh! 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 Holy shit!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
TNA Knockouts champion.
Oh!
Grace.
Oh!
Ava does it again.
Yes, indeed, Vic.
Holy.
Last time
Oh, I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps.
major player, Vic.
Holy shit!
Perhaps the
I'm shook.
Oh my God.
Grace, this business. Oh yes, man.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Some of you may remember me from the Rumble earlier this year. But if you don't,
Wow.
let me officially introduce myself. I'm the TNA Knockouts champion, Jordan Grace.
Shucky ducky quack quack.
Hell
Roxanne,
yes.
You are a great champion, a
Hell
two-time
yes.
champion. You have built your name here in NXT the same as I have in TNA.
I don't think she'll have to drop it. She might have to
Who do you
work both
think
shows.
has built the stronger foundation? I want to find out. So at Battleground, I'm going to be challenging you for your NXT Women's Championship.
Holy crap.
And I'm fully prepared to leave Las Vegas a double champion.
You gotta be
Oh
kidding me.
my God.
Jordan Grace has just challenged the NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez at Battleground. This has to be one of the biggest matches in NXT history.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
To most people, fire is a destructive force. Items
I gotta say that wasn't on my bingo card at all. I don't think anybody had that.
But to me and my people, the sacred fire is much more.
Holy
It is a doorway
crap.
to the spirit world, to connect.
Yeah, let's get Moose versus Oba.
Fire is used for healing.
That makes me so happy.
As I sit
I
and
mean,
stare
hey,
at
Eddie
the sacred
Thorpe, all right.
flames like I have so many times over these past months, asking for guidance and healing, I can finally feel it in my heart and in my spirit.
Let's get more stuff like this, please, for the love of God. That's
My body is healed. The path is illuminated. I now lead the
wow.
way, not only for me and my family,
Unfortunately, TNA costs money to stream, but
with a dream.
I'd love to start streaming TNA. I really would, but it costs money.
Has been.
It's unfortunately not free. That sucks because I would love to.
Booker X is blowing up right now the same way Laura
My
did when she
God.
was interrupted earlier tonight.
So TNA is technically under TKO. They're not owned by TKO, but they have a distribution deal with TKO. So they are technically under the same banner.
Certainly into this matchup. These
My
two go
God.
one-on-one live next.
Wow, that's absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. My God, and that match is going to be a banger. Oh my God, that match is going to be insane. They have some of their older stuff on YouTube for free, yeah. If TNA moves to Netflix, we'll be adding TNA to our stream week somehow. Ooh, buddy. My God. Yeah, it's way better. And no offense to the New Japan roster, because there are some of the greatest wrestlers in the world in New Japan, but so many people around the world don't get to watch New Japan. And not that TNA has the biggest massive audience, but they do have a bigger audience, and getting a TNA Forbidden Door like this is a bigger get than New Japan. Joe Henry versus Cody Rhodes. I'm totally down for that. I think Mickie James has stopped wrestling. Have you ever seen Jordan Grace? She is a hell of a wrestler and a powerhouse. She's both. She is a technical wizard and a powerhouse. I'm gonna say that Roxanne's gonna win just because I don't think they want to take the title off of her and give it to somebody on a different brand. But I mean, TNA's done it before. They had the TNA title go to Kenny Omega. So I don't know. Like now, obviously her title's not up for grabs. It's only the NXT Women's title that's up for grabs. But June 9th, I believe, is the date, Mel. We're 1,000% streaming it for sure. Yeah, she's married to Jonathan Gresham, who just came back, by the way. And the fact that they let her announce herself as Knockouts, TNA Knockouts champion was great. God, oh my God, that's amazing. Doing good, Rebel. Having a TNA angle with NXT, like having multiple wrestlers from TNA come over to NXT, would be straight fire. And it would bring eyes to both NXT and to TNA. Like, it would be a win-win for everybody. I just can't imagine it being bad. Like, there's nothing bad about that. God, if Jordan Grace wins, holy crap. Yeah, and with Nick Namath signed with TNA, we could get Dolph Ziggler back in WWE a little bit. Maybe. I'd love to see Roxanne go over and like attack Jordan on TNA television or something. He's also wrestling in New Japan, but he is actually signed to TNA. That would be amazing when to go.
It was a hard-fought match you have nothing to be ashamed of, but Ridge won fair and square. Are you okay?
No, I'm clearly not okay. Look, I've been saying it for weeks. Ridge cannot be trusted.
Riley, what the hell are you talking about? You wouldn't shake his hand after the match. I'm starting to think that you don't
Look,
really let...
guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I see what Riley sees.
Oh my God. Thank you.
So if you don't mind, Mr. Chase, I'm going to have a chat with Riley.
No, seriously?
You're
Are
gonna
you
have a
serious?
chat?
No,
Okay.
seriously, I'm done with them. I'm done with them. I have a whole ass match next week with Jasmine. I can't.
Oh, so you're gonna leave too?
No, I can't.
You're gonna leave too? What the hell?
Oh, Mr. Chase. Oh, that was a hell of a show.
Who is that in the background?
Thank you so much for putting that together.
You're welcome.
Everything okay?
Everything's great. Everything's great.
Hey, one day at a time, right?
One day at a time, my friend.
Is that Ricochet?
I already know what you're going to say.
No, I'm not going to say anything.
It wasn't OTM, it's that new tag team. But who was that with him?
The following contest is scheduled for
With Sean Spears. Okay.
Introducing first, Ariana Grace.
Oh, this match, because of an interaction at Ariana
Oh,
Grace's
that would be
opponent,
funny, Adrian.
where Grace interrupted Lola Vice. So a question I actually have for you, a little
Correct. It is Santino Morella's daughter.
worried should Ariana Grace be against
No, that wasn't OTM. That was that new tag team that debuted. I forgot their names, but they don't have a team name.
99% I'm talking about all the time. If you truly don't know, just keep your mouth shut, Vic. Just do that. You'll be all right.
I don't know what's going on with Gigi Dolan.
smiling and waving in a few moments.
Tyson and Tariq, thank you. Chris. Taven or Tyson, one of those.
Check out the new t-shirt there on Lola Vice. New merch, guys. Make sure you get one. Oh, yes.
Well, for the first time ever on a premium live event, NXT Underground. Tap or nap. Vice Baszler, NXT Battleground, a week from Sunday, live from the UFC Apex.
You know how much the shirts cost, man. I need to get one. Support the cause, man.
I don't think there's any calming down here, Grace. I hate to break it to you. Looking for the backslide. And a kick out. Did Lola Vice when Grace referenced Baszler as a true cage fighter. There's another cover. Oh, almost stealing the win with Ariana Grace.
Ariana Grace is about to find out the meaning of what a true cage fighter really is. Trust me on that.
Well, speaking of Grace, how about as Ariana rolls into a cover to kick out the arrival of TNA Knockouts champion Jordan Grace. Another reason why NXT.
Oh no, Rebel! Please keep me informed and let me know how he's doing.
Jordan Grace.
Get going.
Challenge Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's title at Battleground.
Did not see that coming.
It's possible, Tyler.
Talked about Jordan Grace and how good of a job she did at the Royal Rumble. She fit right in, and now she could be the next NXT Women's Champion.
Ariana is a gem, and she can actually wrestle very well.
A little too soon.
Pass hands, man.
I know part of her character is not wrestling, but
she got that spice to add to it.
And there's Vice who's looking to punish another opponent here tonight and also this Saturday in Crystal River at NXT Live. And Lola Vice taking time now to soak it in, and you know, I know she's smiling there for a second, but do you see it?
Vic, calm down for a second. Now go ahead.
Me to calm down. I'm trying to do my job. And you're out here, if you stood up, the desk would tip over.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Vic.
Do you see a different look in the eyes?
Did y'all hear what Vic just said? He said if Booker T stood up, the desk would tip over. Basically saying the man has a heart on right now.
I'll let you catch your breath here for a moment.
Thank you, Rebel.
As Grace right now trying to take the fight right to Lola Vice. Still to come, massive tag team main event. The NXT champion will be in action. Nice suplex by Grace. Grace! Oh, elbow might have just clipped Lola Vice, but Vice able to get back to her feet. And look, we talk about the NXT Underground match for the first time ever on a premium live event. You don't even know what to expect.
Vic has been killing it lately. Like they've been giving him free reign as well, and he has been killing it. Like he kicked him in the Richard. This is classic. I could make a whole run of Vic Joseph quotes in merch.
Oh, this the point, man.
Bam! That back fist connecting was all she wrote for Ariana Grayson. Well, what we said, Grace would not be smiling at the end.
Shayna Baszler, next Sunday in the Underground, you have
That'd be
one of
amazing,
two
JR.
options. Either I tap you out, or I knock you out. You choose.
I already have that, KZ. It's in the merch store now.
Yeah, oh! It's Baszler! Baszler wants to get her hands on Lola Vice!
Not tonight, Vic. Not tonight. There's too much money wrapped up in this.
You think you're badass, huh? You think you're badass because you were in the underground?
It's definitely a massive surprise. No, you don't need 5 years of training or wrestling for WWE tryouts, but you should probably get some training for sure. Oh, we're absolutely streaming Battleground.
My entire life, it's always been ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. But now all I want to hear is 1, 2, 3. I dedicated my entire life to the sport of cheerleading. My career took me all the way to a Division I scholarship for the University of Minnesota. Flying through the air in front of 70, 80, 90,000 people every fall Saturday for the Golden Gophers. But when I graduated, I knew it was my chance to take my athletic ability and my tumbling skills and do something for me. From the moment I stepped foot into the ring, wrestling became my new love. And I'm bringing my dedication and cheerleading skills to NXT. So WWE Universe, get ready because NXT's Ray of Sunshine has officially arrived.
I could see her doing like a year, maybe at 2 with this kind of almost generic cheerleader gimmick, and then going very dark. Almost like how Rhea like came in as a blonde Charlotte Flair ripoff and then became herself.
Daddy, come on. Stop giving these children a false sense of hope. They'll never have a place in this women's division.
Your manners are just incredible.
You know what, Daddy? I got this.
Please, please, please handle it.
First of all, Izzy, you're not about to come in here and talk to a living legend like that.
Love that.
Yes.
Love that.
And second of all,
I'd love to go to that Universal Studios. I've never been to that
come
one.
into this women's locker room every week with your big negative energy.
Horrible
Wait,
energy.
I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. Swargo got her first win, so now she's feeling herself. Did you thank your partner for that one?
Yeah.
I'm not saying dark as in like creepy dark. I'm saying more like just like maybe dyes her hair black and goes a little bit more goth. Kind of like I have a feeling she'll go a little bit darker. Izzy is that tall. Izzy is, I think, a former basketball or volleyball player. I can't remember which one.
Talking about a fight.
Oh, here we go.
Izzy is very tall. I believe she's... How tall is she?
Is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Lexus
She's 5'10", and that's without shoes on.
He just said last week was a fluke. King, Chen are gonna tangle one more time. It's coming your way live. It's next on NXT.
I feel like Lexus King is going to cheat to win here, and it's going to lead to a like a trilogy match at Battleground. We've only had QR codes show up once at NXT. That was a couple weeks ago. We haven't had one since. King's entrance is great. I love it. Guys, I got to pee. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I also had to let my parents know why I was screaming and shouting "oh shit" over and over again. Oh, Carlito, you missed it. Carlito, you missed it. We found out who Roxanne's opponent will be for Battleground, Carlito. Can you guess who it is? Nobody in chat say anything. Let Carlito guess who the opponent for Roxanne will be. Tyler, shush. I'm almost out of drink. I've honestly never had In-N-Out, and I really want to try In-N-Out. Was not Alexa, Carlito.
Tickets for Friday Night SmackDown and Clash at the Castle at OVO Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland on Friday, June 14th.
Nope, not Charlotte. I'll give you one more guess, Carlito. Think outside the box.
Ticketmaster.co.uk.
I would love that, Blossom. I'll give him one more guess, and then I'll tell him.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, you all right?
No, I'm not. See, ever since I lost that cup, it feels like I lost.
Close, Carlito. You were close.
I don't know what it is.
TNA Knockouts champion Jordan Grace will be Roxanne's opponent.
It's all right, man. You know, I once went to...
Do you? Really, do you, Damon? Because I hate that I have to say this, but I think we need to look at Tony D'Angelo and how he runs his family. We need structure, need discipline, a chain of command. And that's the only way that no quarter is going to end up at the top of NXT.
Hey, let me get D'Angelo next week.
No. No. Damon's got this.
Absolutely, Carlito. I'm excited.
No. What are you doing? Capiche.
Capiche?
Capiche, Damon. Repeat after me. Capiche.
Capiche.
Yeah, just like that.
Possibly.
What was that?
Possibly.
What does that mean?
Honestly, Lash, I'm getting nervous. Girl, trust me. I'm not happy about any of this either, okay? First Noam, now Oro. That means one of us is next. Lash, we're your family. If Trick is behind this, then Look. I'll ask him. I know he won't lie to me, especially not after everything we've been through. I know he'll tell me the truth, all right? Good.
Julia's going to be amazing when she comes. Like, we're in for it's a big treat when she becomes part of the roster.
And his opponent, Dante Chen.
Chen called last week the greatest night
The best second generation wrestler.
You don't believe it?
Can you believe Chen has become a locker room hero?
What are you talking about? Talking to those losers? I mean, those guys back there looking up to Dante Chen because he finally got to win something that they hope to do just one day in their lives. Yeah. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me?
You were a little embarrassed last week.
Embarrassed about what? What are you talking about?
You were out here, TV star, doing all this stuff. You were embarrassed.
King is the TV star of all television. It happened. It's happened to me before. You underestimate the guy.
Dante's great. If you get a chance to go to Level Up and watch some of his stuff, so good. Probably honestly, Mr. Perfect's the greatest second generation. Randy Orton's the third generation.
And Chen right back in here, going at Lexus King.
Tell it like it is. I mean, he's looking for another meal ticket. That's what he's looking for.
Let's talk about what it is. Do you agree with King that last week was a
Come on, man. Of course it was a fluke. Lexus King.
It don't look like a damn fluke right now, Book.
Yeah, Owen Hart
A pump kick
is up there. Yeah.
Big. This is just the outset right here. We just get started.
It started, but Chen.
Oh, yes. No, don't pay him. Make him pay. Make him pay, King. Oh, yeah, the king of all television is about to show him how it's done. Oh, yes. I'm not playing with you anymore.
Lexus King right in, and we'll take a look right here. Bam! Right under the jaw.
You don't deserve it. Look at me. You don't deserve it.
Best women's wrestler of all time. Victoria is always at the top of my list for that, but then you've also got
King going maybe
oh god. Oh, she just went in the Hall of Fame. Why can't I not think? Ah!
right now. Oh, inside title. This is how Chen did it last week. Can he do it again?
Come on, Vic. What are you talking about?
So obviously you're still driving the Lexus King bandwagon.
Oh no, the Roman Reigns and Usos are third or fourth generation technically.
Right there, all the time.
Star. He said he's the current TV star.
What I'm saying,
Jacob, there's no way for us to answer that. We don't know.
This guy right there. WWE better sign this guy to a multi-year contract.
Bull Nakano. Thank you, Jesus.
Big jackhammer.
Gail Kim was one of the greats of all time.
No, Dante Chen. Oh, he still has a little bit of fight left in. Oh, crucifix! Crucifix!
Come.
Chen did it again! Holy crap, he did it again! He did it again!
Wow, and almost a squash match.
Chen staying ready, so he doesn't have to get ready. Oh!
That's Jonathan Grisham. That's Jordan Grace's husband.
Those collect calls to his home country, celebrate. Now it's time to pay the bill.
I would too, Chris. I would too.
Yes.
Oh, you condone this. You think this is great.
This.
Holding Chen on the outside.
Oh, yes.
You don't think this is uncalled for?
No, it's not uncalled for.
You don't think this is going a little bit too far?
Call Mr. Stone now. That's what you need to do. Dante Chen, he didn't have to.
Brian Pillman.
He didn't have to stick his nose in business that did concern him. Now, like I say, he's going to pay that bill. Oh, man.
You rip up the mat and then you drop them on the mat. I think Kenny Omega would do great in WWE, honestly.
Lexus King clearly showing he has the ability to be a loose cannon.
But you want to talk about building up somebody? They are building up Dante Chen right now very well. And they're not hurting Lexus King in the process. That's one of the things I'm loving. Is that they're not hurting other people by building other people up.
Who is Josh Briggs? Signed to NXT in 2020 and had big dreams of becoming a superstar, breaking out on my own. But my goals were a little too big too early, so I got myself a little brother and then a little sister. It wasn't about me, it was about us. There's no I in team, but there is an I in win, and that's exactly what we did. We found success, and I thought I found who I was. Then it was time to break away and find success on my own.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
I got my hand raised a few times. I was betting on myself, but
No, they're
when I think about
family by
what am I
choice.
betting on? Am I a man of mayhem in the ring or in my damn mind? I might not know who Josh Briggs is right now, but best believe I'm gonna find out.
That one vignette completely overhauled him as a character and gave him so much depth, and I love it.
Sean, if I could tear your attention
Isn't it a shame? Another lost soul in search of guidance.
They are, Aiden. Well, my dad is.
Right. Sean Spears, it's been a few weeks since
very troubled by the youth here in NXT. They're so talented, so impressionable, yet so misguided. There are a few that are wandering down a path of uncertainty, and there's one in particular who I feel has great potential, but just still doesn't have it yet. I too have been down that path. It can be daunting. So I'll help them.
Tricks in the main event.
I'll help guide the youth to reach their maximum potential, all their concerns, all their worries, all their problems. I'll be the answer. Yeah.
And I'm loving this version of Sean Spears.
5 spots are filled. 1 remains. Who punches the final ticket to Las Vegas? Jordan Sinclair, one-on-one, next on NXT.
Current rumor is the Raw after Clash at the Castle is when they will debut. We'll have to just wait and see. Oh man, this is NXT kills it every time, but my God, did they go above and beyond this week. First off, every match, as always, they're great. They're great. Every time. But man alive. So Parker, Meechin. I think Parker and Meechin are the only 2 that have qualified thus far. Am I right? Did Lash qualify in her match? Did she have her match for to qualify? This is the last spot? Why is my brain not working? That's right. So it's Fallon Henley, Sol Ruka, Lash Legend, Meechin, and Parker. And then this will be the last one, yeah. And again, I'm 99% sure that Kaylani Jordan wins here. I love Ren Sinclair and she's great, but Kaylani is somebody they're pushing right now, and Ren is still very new. So we'll see, but I hope we get more people from TNA to come over. Like I said, if we could work out some kind of like TNA NXT thing where we have crossovers all the time. One, that's one way to establish NXT as a third brand. 2, it's great for TNA and exposure for them. Because again, somebody mentioned that Moose versus Oba Femi. Come on. You want to talk about a contender for match of the year already? Give me those 2 men. It would be so good. Joe Henry versus Lexis King. Happy birthday, Keegan. Like, there's just so many people you could bring over. Oh, my headphones are stuck in my chair. Ah! Got it. I'm good. I'm okay. I didn't panic. I'm fine. Oh, God. Javon Evans versus Chris Bay. The Rascals versus Wesley and Javon Evans. That'd be interesting. Moose versus Cody Rhodes would be phenomenal too.
You know what we can do? We can litigate this. Fellas, let's settle down with this whole tag team title thing. Big picture is no quarter catch crew. Nothing else gets done until we put this thing to bed. Because you know what? They're gonna keep coming after us over this thing. You know what? At first, I was like, yeah, this is a nice little cup. But now it's growing on me. But for no quarter catch crew, this is like part of them. Like their liver or something.
We all know Aiden. Yeah, Josh Alexander just literally against anyone. Actually, Josh Alexander versus Josh Briggs.
I'll have it done tonight. Good. I need to know everything so we can use it to our advantage.
Hey, you expecting a surprise?
Charlie said it's Damon next week. But I trust him as far as I can throw him.
Throw him? Damon is as solid as a load of wet cement. Don, we need to take somebody for a ride.
Nah. We're gonna beat them at their own game.
We always know that the Don has a plan.
The following is an NXT Women's North American Championship qualifier.
She's got much better gear now. I like this gear a lot better.
Meechin qualify earlier tonight, and joining us here moments ago, out here for commentary, is going to be Fallon Henley, who.
How you doing, Fallon? You doing good?
I'm doing so good.
What do we owe the honor?
Well, you know, I figured it was a free-for-all. I saw Jada come out here earlier, so I thought, why not?
Well, Fallon Henley, of course, has already qualified to make history at Battleground. Which one of these two women will earn that?
Yeah, that gear looks
spot?
great.
And her opponent, Kelani Jordan.
Yeah, I never really liked it either, Carlos. She's challenging. She's challenging for the women's NXT title against Roxanne Coop.
So the best way to experience every exhilarating moment is with an official WWE Priority Pass package powered
With Fallon out there, that 99% that I was sure Kehlani was winning goes down. I'm now at around 75%. There's a 25% chance Fallon interferes and Ren gets the win.
Of course, it's Jordan who seems to be on the brink of superstardom. But on the topic of
That's
Jordan,
good gear for Kehlani too. I like the colors.
Grace changing the landscape here, Book, challenging Roxanne Perez to the NXT Women's title at Battleground.
My business picking up. Oh yes, man! Cannot wait to get to Vegas, get to the UFC Apex for the first time.
A lot of people need better gear, better themes.
Ignore our guest who has joined us. That being the
Battlegrounds is June 9th, I believe.
What would winning the women's
I don't play Call of Duty.
championship mean to you?
Well, Vic, I've always been good. I know that. You know that. But I think it's time to remind everyone exactly why I'm the top shelf of NXT, and I can't think of a better way of doing that by winning that title. Oh, and making history.
You would make history. One woman will make history in the UFC Apex. Of course,
That would be
you
crazy,
mentioned
Tyler.
Meechin qualify earlier, but how much pressure for these two right now, Book, are they feeling? There's only one spot left.
No, it's a lot of pressure, but I'm looking at this matchup. This is a very even matchup. I watched these two come up over the years. I mean, Ren Sinclair has actually spent some time at Reality of Wrestling, and of course, Kelani Jordan. We watched her rise right here.
I was never a fan of it.
It's been big.
Now, Jordan has been so close in the past, the breakout tournament deadline, but there's something Fallon just said. It was about making history, and I look at you and go, can you put into words what it means to be the first in professional wrestling?
I remember one of those veterans back in the day telling me, you know, when he became champion for the first time, that's something that nobody can ever take away from you, Vic. That's what's so special about that moment.
Well, Fallon looking on, and you know, Fallon, it was Booker who has said for weeks that you need to stay out of other people's business. So I ask you, why this me first attitude all of a sudden?
I think you kind of answered the question yourself there, Vic. I have spent so much of my time on everyone else that I lost sight of myself, and once I realized that, I mean, everything changed.
Dante won.
Vic, that's why That's why they call you.
I don't know why the NXT events are on Sundays, except for on the weekends when they are on the same weekend as a other paper. It may be that reason, because they like to do some weekends where they're on the same weekend as a WWE pay-per-view. So they do theirs on Sunday because the WWE ones are on Saturday.
That last spot to be in the qualifiers, which is here tonight, trying to make the most of it. Unique bridge, unique counter,
Whoa.
unique pin.
That was cool.
In the weight center of the ring, another near fall. Kalani rolling through, shoulders down, and another kick out. Right back in goes Sinclair to qualify for Vegas. Just able to kick out into another cover and another near fall.
Let me tell you something.
One more time.
Into a jackknife.
Jordan just got the shoulder up. That was a great job by the official. Got right back down on it. Jordan trying to power up with a core strength. Sinclair trying to block. Sinclair couldn't block any longer. Jordan now looking for the backslide. Sinclair trying to shift her weight, trying to break the hold and does.
No, I was trying to say Red Sinclair didn't slip on a banana.
Whoa!
She didn't get her by eyes.
Gotcha.
A lot of hard work is going into Sinclair being here in this moment right here with a shot.
And looking for that one-of-a-kind split-legged moonsault. And Kalani Jordan, the final woman to qualify. And the field is set.
Here's your winner.
Yeah, I almost like it better that she struggled through that instead of it just being super clean, Cage. It made it look more real.
In Las Vegas.
Talking about a standout, Vic. Check it out.
Well, look, she's not going to be able to pick up a pin. It's not going to help her in Las Vegas. Who will be
No,
the
she
first
does.
woman to climb
They
the
get
ladder,
taught very well.
retrieve the championship? Will it be Fallon Henley? Will it be Kalani Jordan?
It's been an amazing episode.
One will make history.
Ren's great too. Yeah, it's
Sunday
like
in Las Vegas, inside the UFC Apex at Battleground. And you know, Boog, we've been talking about Battleground. We're excited for it. Fallon Henley, obviously looking at Kalani Jordan. Are you ready for Vegas?
Come on, man. We going to Vegas. We talk about Battleground.
It's because they've been building up Kalani Jordan more, and Ren Sinclair is still very new.
Since Sexyy Red came out earlier tonight, but tickets on sale right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. She still had a great match, and she'll get her time.
Not want to miss history being made in Las Vegas at Battleground. We just talked about this ladder match.
Sol Ruka is still my pick to win the first time the women's North American Championship.
The champions face the OC. Will the Good Brothers leave Las Vegas?
He's watching. He's watching on his phone.
We're gonna find out a week from Sunday at Battleground. We also know there will be no champions advantage.
Kaylani won.
Femi as he defends the North American title against Joe Coffey. Wesley, tickets on sale now. AXS.com for NXT.
Possibly Crown.
Yes, Ava. Hello. Yes, I just want to know, what has Jordan Grace done recently to get a shot at the NXT Women's Championship? Because I've been busting my ass on Level Up, trying to get noticed around here. Oh, and my invite for the Women's Combine must have got lost in the mail, right?
Right, yeah.
Mr. Stone, I see you got Dante Chen an opportunity. What about one for Stevie Turner, right?
Relax.
We totally understand your frustrations, and I don't think you understand. See, I don't quite know what Jordan Grace has done to earn an opportunity. Oh, great. Someone else more important than me.
Hi. Stevie, right? Very nice to meet you. I'm Jordan. I couldn't help but overhear, and I actually completely agree with you. You want an opportunity, and I want to show the world why I'm the TNA knockout.
Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Next week, we both get what we want.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And I show the WWE Universe and Roxanne what they have to look forward to at Battleground.
We're getting a Jordan Grace match next week.
Sounds great. Perfect.
And she's actually really good too. If you've seen her on Level Up, that's gonna be great. Ah!
For next week with these two.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It'll be Dallas.
Oh my god!
We'll be facing the NXT champion Trick Williams and Javon Evans and Luke.
Oh my god! Next week is going to be even bigger.
The biggest
Holy
event in the
crap!
world is coming. The Olympic Games.
That's incredible. Incredible. Oh, I already planned on it, Alejandro. I wrote down the timestamp and everything. I will be posting that clip. I don't post many clips anymore, but I'm posting that one. Oh my God. Did Josh Alexander re-sign with TNA, by the way? Hell yeah. Give me Team ABC and NXT. Yes. I'm going to tell you what. I want everybody in this chat on Friday. On Friday during SmackDown, I want you guys to brag about how great NXT was this week and how it's going to be even better next week, and how everybody who wasn't there missed out on some of the best wrestling we've seen on television and some of the best storytelling we've seen. So that's what I want you guys to do on Friday. I'll kind of prep you. I'll kind of mention it, and I'll be like, well, yeah, I would, because unfortunately we don't we get roughly 1,000 viewers for Raw and SmackDown every week. We only get about 250 for NXT, and that's not good. Like, NXT deserves to be at 1,000 viewers a week. We gotta get that numbers up. So we need to let people know come SmackDown what they're missing. Holy shit. And yeah, and I'm gonna post that clip of my reaction of Jordynne Grace coming out, and I need that shared everywhere, guys. When that gets out there, I need that shared everywhere. Everywhere? Everywhere. I want more people watching NXT because it is the best show in wrestling, and they prove it all the time. That's a good way to save money. I'm happy I could help you out with that because YouTube TV is expensive. Am I going to get in trouble for having a bra commercial on TV or on the thing? Okay. Everybody that was in that commercial was an adult film star. I just want to let everybody know that. Don't ask me how I know that, but I do know that. TC, I'm happy you're here. Tyler Wrestles is one of the good ones. Thank you for coming over. I'm sad that he doesn't do NXT because he's missing out on an amazing world. At the same time, I'm happy to have you here. You're always welcome here. I do NXT every week because it's the best show in wrestling. And so I make sure to do it. I'm a 42-year-old male. How do you think I know that? I've been single for 7 years. How do you think I know that? Oh, shit. My bad.
Very upset that I had to share with Joe. Like, completely upset.
About that, how do you feel about the fact that Joe Coffey said that Gallus isn't just coming for the North American?
Oh no, I've been
Championship?
divorced
They
for
are
7 years.
Also coming for the NXT Championship.
See, the thing about Gallus is like there are 3 pissed off Scots making threats across the entire brand. Now I saw the fire burning in Joe's eyes. Like, they really mean it.
Absolutely.
Their first step is to win the North American
You guys are always
Championship.
welcome.
The only issue is they won't make it to step 2 because
I'm out of drink, but we're already getting ready for the main event. Next commercial, I might try and go get more.
Heading to Vegas facing Obafemi one-on-one, but I've been in triple threats before, and I've walked out with my championship. The only big difference is
that big difference right there.
Once again, I commend your bravery. But whether Joe Coffey is focused or not, the number of opponents for me to face at Battleground will not matter because the outcome remains the same. This title stays with me.
Ben, that may be the reason, but I'm going to tell you what a wonderful plan B.
People just like you, that when it comes to me, you're wrong.
I've actually enjoyed being single for quite a while, but I'm kind of over it now.
On a week from from Sunday, streaming exclusively on.
And honestly, this match is going to be a banger, believe it or not.
The family looking into the catch clause as Tony D'Angelo defends the Heritage Cup for the first time against Damon Kemp. It's happening next week live on NXT. I don't want you to adjust your TV. That is
Oh my God.
champion Jordan Grace, who will
And like I said, Stevie Turner, this match is going to be good.
This matchup also live next week on NXT. And this rivalry has been brewing for weeks.
Yeah, I tried to unmute you, Carlito. I tried to unmute you, but when it's a 5-minute unmute, I can't unmute you. When we do the emojis, 3 emojis is fine, moderators. If they do like over 5 emojis, that's when we have to warn them and then mute them. But 3 emojis is fine, moderators.
From Sunday, streaming exclusively on Peacock.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for
Next week's NXT has a chance to be show of the year.
But it is main event time on NXT this week, and what a night.
Yeah, no, I got you, Carlito. You're good. I was trying to unmute you, but when it does a 5-minute mute, I can't unmute those. It just, you have to wait out the 5 minutes. I apologize. But it's no big deal. I didn't clarify that with the moderators. So 5 or more emojis, give them a warning, and then if they do it again, mute them for 5 minutes. But 3 emojis is fine.
Expect the unexpected on Tuesday nights.
Yes, indeed, Vic.
Also, if it's just one letter, like if they put like a W. Carlito was for emojis because he hadn't typed anything but emojis. But like if they do like one letter, like somebody put a W and I saw they got muted, 1 capital letter is fine. It's when they do a whole message in caps. Like JR just put young OG, that's 2 caps, that's fine. Because that's how you put OG in text. Yeah, like an OMG, that like, text speak is gonna do it. Like if you put LOL, it's gonna be in all caps. Let's not go over the top with the cap. Let's not go over the top with the muting them for all caps. Like an OMG acronym, like text acronyms, we'll let those slide. If they do a whole bunch of them, obviously, like if a whole message is in caps, get rid of it. Mute them for 5 minutes. But if it's just like an OMG or just a W or an L, like a single letter, single letters are fine.
I like it. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. That's Sexyy Red. Oh, that's Trick, too.
And Javon Evans. The new album In Sexy We Trust dropped last Friday. But in Sexy, they trust tonight. That being Williams and Evans. And Book, look around. This place is shaking. This place is coming.
I'm loving Javon Evans, man. I really am. He's so good.
Oh, yes, man.
It's going good, Anonymous.
Main event. Look at Trick Williams right out the gate, taking it to Mark Coffey, and now yelling at Joe Coffey.
It's a different dynamic. The 2 brothers in the ring, Mark and Joe Coffey together. This could be a little bit different, Vic.
Look, it's the Coffey brothers teaming up. It's what Joe Coffey wanted to team with his brother Mark. When you take a look at Trick Williams, there's a lot of conspiracies floating around.
NXT is the best.
The champion, and did he not? There's no way he did.
That's the question. Did he do it?
He didn't.
You never know, man.
You know he didn't. You know Trick Williams.
You want to eliminate the competition.
Yeah, that's why we blocked that account too, Ed.
And there comes Javon Evans.
I actually like Gallus a lot. Go watch some of their NXT UK stuff. It's amazing.
Yes, indeed. I mean, this
Whoa, wait a minute. There's Joe Coffey trying to run interference. He got taken out. Calling an audible now is the NXT champion in Javon.
It's quick. And I'm going to tell you, being in there with the champ, Trick Williams, that's invaluable right there. That's on the job, train. What are we going to see here? What are we going to see? What's he going to do it? What's he going to do it?
Shake your dreads.
Whoa. Shake it real fast. Shake it real fast. Get a little more. Oh, yes, man.
This goes till 10:08 my time, which I think is 9:08 your time.
Well, Sexyy Red trying her best to keep
You were gifted a sub during our last subathon.
cross, and there comes Joe Coffey right into the steps.
Ooh, God.
Evans, and that's
Damn.
how he likes to get bouncy. Don't miss a second of this
Good
main event.
Lord.
Gallus boys, will they be on top?
You hit those stairs hard. Good Lord, Javon. Whew. Jeez. I believe that Joe and Mark are actually brothers. Wolfgang is not their brother, but I believe that Joe and Mark are actually brothers, if I remember correctly. Trick is in the match. He's not currently in the match. Like, he's on the sideline there. Javon Evans is legal man. Favorite WWE theme song is Glorious, Bobby Roode's theme. That's Sexy Red. Honestly, it depends. Like, it technically it's easy to sell every move. Like, if you know how to sell, you can sell anything. It's about learning how to it's acting. Selling is acting. And some people get it, some people don't. I will give that clearance, Aiden. Apparently he just turned 20, Chris. Yeah, Raw and SmackDown are going to have to start stepping it up a little bit. I'm telling you, NXT is the best wrestling show on TV, and then this particular episode can go down as the greatest one of the year until next week, which could be even bigger. There's a reason that a lot of wrestlers get into Hollywood and get into acting because their entire job is acting. I don't know, Newmar. I don't know if he's actually his uncle in real life. I heard somebody make that rumor. I just don't know if it's true. Favorite wrestling move showed off in a movie moment. I can't really think of one offhand. If you do it right, Evan, you'll get over.
Live on NXT, as you've witnessed throughout the entire commercial break, it has been all Gallus in this tag team match. That Joe Coffey.
Ooh, does Trick have a match for Battleground?
Charging into Javon Evans. Evans bouncing off the steel steps, and Mark Coffey has been wearing down the young OG. And Booker, how wise of it is it of Gallus?
Absolutely, yes. Monday night, we also need to boast about NXT, what's coming up that Tuesday. Everybody out on the Raw, we need to tell everybody on the Raw chat how big next week's episode of NXT is going to be. Tell them that they got to be here for tomorrow night. It's going to be insane.
Body slam and a tag made to Joe Coffey.
Yeah, but I think that match got called off, didn't it? Because Noam got attacked? I don't know.
Just able to kick out. I think we both can agree that when Gallus does something heinous.
Next week's NXT is going to be an even bigger episode than this week because we got Jordan Grace actually in a match. And we got Tony D versus Demp. There's just so much. It's just going to be great. Yes, please repost it. Repost it, share it, get it out there. Honestly, TikTok might try to suppress it because it's unoriginal. But seriously, like, let's get it out there. AEW recovers by not caring about this show and focusing on their own. They need to stop focusing on WWE and just focus on their own product, and they'll get better.
Sexyy Red right now is the difference maker for this duo.
Sure, Chris. You can highlight it, yeah.
Rolling right through, looking for that Uranagi. Mark Coffey, double your pleasure, double your fun.
Yeah, Javon Evans was being born while I was wrestling.
Trick right now can't get so frustrated.
The confidence of Trick Williams. You're talking about having that championship around your waist. You become about 30% better right now. Trick Williams looking great.
You honestly don't think that Trick had...
Is he actually his uncle?
I don't think, like I say, I don't think Trick's...
Or is he uncle in the sense that, like, when you have somebody you're very close to, you call them uncle?
Get you on record as a saying that, as a tag was made. Coffee Brothers now
I'm not saying he
2-on-1.
didn't do it. I'm not saying that, but I don't think he did.
Because I know Trick's not from Texas.
Hook of the leg and a kick out as Booker continues to ride the fence.
I stopped wrestling in 08.
Put Williams away. I think Alice.
Oh man, big shot.
Got to also wonder. They talk about winning a title. They talk about all the championships.
Oh my God,
I don't know how much Evans got that means.
Joe was a little bit out of position, but that's okay.
Coming from behind, big jumping neck breaker, and it's action like this. It's Sexy Red. It's Jordan Grace from TNA.
Get him going,
that is why
Sexy.
NXT
Get him going,
has been
Sexy.
trending since
Come on.
the start, and this is our main event. Huge NXT.
Yeah, I think it's more of a mentor thing, right?
With the NXT champion. Trick
You
Williams.
graduated in 08, Jonathan?
Trying to get back to
Great.
his feet.
I retired from pro wrestling in 08.
You got to motivate in your corner like Sexy Red, man. That'll get you going quick.
I do have Twitter, but it's better for you to just go watch it yourself. Twitter's free.
Coffee, though. Oh, big shot to the body. Nice kick right to the ribs of Mark. Coming right back in. Did not connect. Missed wildly, did Williams. Has Mark now rolling through back to his feet. He charges in,
Oh.
and that kick connected.
Mark,
Under the
nice
jaw,
kick.
into the cover, center of the ring, and an ear
TNA at a dark show in Orlando. When they were TNA used to do their shows from Universal Studios.
The Gallus boys able to pin the NXT champ.
Good. There's a method to the madness. This is it. This is
Oh, Javon. Took himself out on the table, though. SeatGeek is the best place to buy tickets. And if you use code SUPERBEARD, you get $20 off your first order. Javon Evans versus Ricochet would cook.
I like it. Oh, yeah, man.
You gotta give credit to Sexy Red.
You damn right. You damn right you gotta give him credit. What?
Not really. Like, AJ let me get offense in. We had a decent match. We had 5 minutes.
Some interference for the victory for Trick Williams and Javon Evans. Well, that's Lash Legend, and we've been talking about those conspiracies book all night long. Lash told Jakara Jackson she was going to ask Trick face to face.
Big. Widen it down. Please.
Ooh, Javon versus Logan Paul.
Trick, you gotta be honest with me. I need to know, were you the one that attacked Noam and Aura? Be honest.
Hey, yo, look, Lash. I don't...
What was that? Are we going to find out who attacked? Who is that?
Booker! Who the hell is that? Who just...
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's Ethan fucking Page!
I took out Norm. I took out Oro.
Holy shit! I got a couple clips to do. Oh my God!
Whoop that trick? Yeah, I'm about you.
Holy shit! Wow. Greatest episode of NXT all year.
He truly is all ego.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All ego Ethan Page is in NXT. Holy shit. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you that NXT is the greatest wrestling show on television today, I now have definitive proof to show you why I say what I say. Oh my God. I don't even think anybody was like, now granted, I've not been checking the dirt sheets lately, but I don't even think that was even rumored to be a thing. Holy shit, guys. So, yeah, I'll be posting 2 clips. Wow. Guys, I'm kind of speechless. Yeah, that was amazing. Holy shit. We definitely have to tell everybody on Friday and Monday to tune in. We have to get to like that. My God. Holy hell. Well, on that note, I'm going to get to editing some clips. And yeah. I don't know what else to say. So, on that note, I've been Super Beard. You've been super awesome. Let us spread the NXT gospel. And I'll see you guys Thursday for the Geeks and Noobs. I love y'all. And holy shit. That's just crazy.
Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up in alien rocket shit. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, but they said to me, I don't ever worry cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny. Diamonds of pressure, I thrive in intensity. Lo and behold, sticking around when they told me to go. Calling me up, nobody home. Spinning these numbers like rotary phones. Hey, lo and behold, house made of glass, they throwing these stones. Markham, Ontario, locally grown. Went off the map, I'm globally known. Walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back.
It's a 1 in a million chance that you run up and not end up pissing in blacks. I made a cornerstone out of a corner, boy. Poppy store still got my pick in the glass. Say why they keep messing with G? I mess it the beat. Got burners and burnouts with 2nd degree. I just totaled my Tesla, ain't stressing receipts. I got back in that thing in like less than a week. I just parked in the building. Matter of fact, I just stomped in the building and shot to the ceiling. Got art in apartments I bought for $1 million. Put cross on the wall and I auctioned the building. Now watch them play my slip is a cover up. Watch me spray my wrist. Get another one. Watch which name got this. Pick up rubber up. Watch it game my rich. With the bubble up. Stop it. She poppin', I seen them girls too often. My money come from content, Chris on market with some parking. Wait, cause I was just doing the walk-ins. Now I got a neighbor with a garden. Just on my car, I got a login. Chick on wood trees, don't put login. And I
walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go. Yeah, walk in the building like I got $1 million on me in cash. Okay, tired of counting, I hired accountants, they doing the math. Okay, took it to places they never could make it, I'm forming a path. Okay, not going back. Okay, not going back. Let's go, not from this planet. Pull up an alien rocket ship. They try to study the way I've been doing it, they gon' need paleontologists. Feel like I'm one of the greats. Money, I'm making a lot of it. I did 1 billion streams in the pen and I swear that they barely acknowledge it. Okay, that means that I gotta go harder, I'm flipping the switch. Battery charging, I'm ready to flip. Feel like I'm Arthur, I'm balling my fist. Give me the call, never calling it quits. Bigger money, bigger problems, what they said to me. I don't ever worry cause the stress don't get to me. Live and direct from the mind of my destiny.